Good morning and welcome to my Crochet. My name is Angela and this week we're going to have another studio vlog. Okay, cool. So I'm going to insert a couple of clips of what I've been up to this past week. I've got a little yarn haul for you and I will show you a couple of little things that I've made and what I'm currently working on as well. So let's go. Hello. So I just picked up a couple of balls of yarn. These are on sale, so I thought I'd make a little blankie for Eddie. And then I saw this on clearance. Oh, hello. Good morning, my darling. I saw this on clearance, which was only $5 again. So it's a little dragon lovey pattern, so I might try that and hopefully it turns out really well. And then if it does work out well, then I can just make another one because I've got all the stuff. But look at that, it comes with everything that you need. So let's try it out and hopefully it works out well. Okay, so we just got home and this is how far I got on our trip today. This is one whole ball of yarn. Addie picked these out at the shops yesterday. She wanted a little blanket for her lap. And this is one whole ball, so we've only got 2 balls. They were the last 2 balls in the shop, so I don't think that's going to be enough, so we might have to change a little bit. But otherwise, it looks really pretty. It's got a little flowery kind of pattern to it. Look how cute! Alright, so we just stopped in at the shops and got some new yarn for Addie's blanket. They didn't have the exact same one, but it's pink. Same type of yarn anyway, same brand. They don't sell this stuff online for some reason. But similar colour anyway, so I can finish her little square lap blanket that she wants. We've got another parcel. And this is our pink yarn.
For my blanket.
To make the blanket, so we're going to make it a little bit bigger with this pink stuff. I didn't have any more of this yarn, so we got this one, so it's similar. But, parcel time! Right, so here is the yarn that we just got. So we got this big latte cake, which we're going to make another jumper out of. I got these 3 white ones I'm going to try and make a little jumper out of as well, and a little jumper out of the pinks. I got this one because I've ran out of space for my blanket. I ran out of yarn, so I got some more to finish off the granny squares. These are just some denim effect ones, and this is a little green sparkly one, which I'm going to try and turn into a little lovey. For this guy. Hi. A little yarn haul for you. Alright, and we need to go and organise our room, don't we? Okay, so if you just saw in my clip, I got some yarn because my daughter Addie wanted a little blanket. So I have been in the process of making a bunch of blankets and she's been watching and wanted a little pink blanket for herself. So we picked out some yarn, we ran out, so we got some more yarn, and then I added a little white fluffy border for her. So this here is the final product. How cute is that? So she absolutely loves this. She just wanted a little lap blanket for her lap while she has her breakfast. The weather's starting to change a bit here. It's getting a little bit colder, but she still wants to wear shorts and dresses and doesn't want to just put some pants on. So instead she wants a little blanket while she has her breakfast, or while she's just sitting on the couch. Just a little cozy blanket for her. So this is what we made. We've got this purpley, pinky colour in the middle. We only had 2 skeins of that, and then we ran out and they didn't have any at the shops or online, so we got some more of this light pink yarn. So we got another 2 skeins of that as well. Okay, so we got 4 skeins plus a little bit of this white fluffy faux fur yarn, which I already had at home. So this is her cute little blanket. So my daughter's only 5, so fits her well. But yeah, so cute, and it's so soft and so snuggly, and she absolutely loves it. Alright, next up I made my very first jumper. I used a Karen latte cake yarn, which gives it this really fluffy texture. I don't know if you can see that, but it's very fluffy. It was in a blue and green colour. So anyways, I didn't follow a pattern, I just worked it up. I saw somebody make a jumper from the collar down, and so I thought maybe I will try that. And because obviously I've never made a jumper before, this is my first one, and I thought I don't really want to sew on arm pieces and a back panel and a front panel and whatnot, so I'll just try it like this, see how it turns out. Anyways, I just winged it. Here it is, and I thought I'll extend it for the shoulders. It's kind of gone a bit squarish. Anyways, this is the jumper. So I started at the collar, I worked my way down, and then I started on an arm panel. Okay, so I got a long sleeve arm, and then I worked on the other sleeve, and then I just attached the waist portion, and I just kept going until I ran out of yarn. So this is how far I got. It is kind of crop top length. I'll try it on for you. So we're going to the beach after this, so that's why I'm wearing this thing. It's like a very summery festival type of shirt. I'll try on this jumper for you so you can see what it looks like. It's super warm, super cozy. I did make a little short about it. If you haven't checked that out, go check that out. Haven't weaved in my ends yet either. So it's got a little bit of a dip here because I made my shoulders, they're a bit like pointy. So I thought I'll just have a little bit of a dip here, and that's kind of like style, I guess. Anyways, here we are. So I think that's not bad for a first attempt at freehanding a jumper for the very first time. But you can see that's a little bit pointy there, so I might redo that. I don't know. Or I might just try and pin it in somehow. I think that's pretty good. And it's super cozy, super warm, super cozy. So I wanted long sleeves so I can kind of pull it down a little bit. I just did my nails yesterday as well, if you can see. That is my very first jumper. So go check out my short as well. You can see how I kind of put it all together, starting from the collar, working my way down with the sleeves, and yeah. So next up, I made a little dragon snuggly for my baby. So if you saw in my yarn haul just before, I saw this little crochet kit and it was on clearance for $5, and I thought that is so cute. So because I wanted to make a dragon, if you saw in my first video, I wanted to make a dragon and I wanted to make a snuggly, so I thought cover two birds, one stone, why not? I got this little dragon kit, but instead of having the spikes, I didn't really want to sew on a million little spikes. I just got that same white faux fur yarn for my daughter's blanket, and I stitched it down the back as a kind of spine thing. The pattern didn't come with wings. Dragons have wings, right? So anyways, this is the little dragon snuggly. Look, oh, it's so cute. So it came with just a tail and no ears, but I decided to just make a couple of ears to make it a little bit more dragon-like. And then he's got nostrils here, but you can't really see them. And then he's got little sleeping eyes. So he's just a little sleeping snuggly. And then so once I attached the faux fur yarn and I sewed it up the tail, it's kind of kept the tail upright. And you see that? But that is alright. That is a cute little snuggly, and it's so soft. And I'll insert a picture of my little baby up here giving it a little cuddle. So I also made a little short of this, so if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. It's very cute. But yeah, so there we go. Look how cute that is. So I'm just going through everything that I've crocheted recently, or in the past, must be 2 weeks now. I think it's been 2 weeks since I made my last video. Okay, and then because I made my first jumper, so I really like this yarn, and I'm into all the jumpers and the blankets and the bags this year. That's my new thing. Okay, so because I made this one in this kind of green and blue ombre pattern, I got another one. So you just saw it in my yarn haul as well, but this one is more blue. You see it's all blue instead of like a greeny blue. And I thought I'm going to try and make another jumper, but I'm going to make a cardigan this time. So I'm going to do front panel, or 2 front panels I guess, a back panel and the arms. Okay, so I started on this one and I only got this far. I'm just doing a double crochet stitch as well. So I've started on the arm panel and I'm just literally like measuring against myself. I don't know if it'll work because again I haven't done it this way before. So I'm going to do that. Started on that one. Hopefully that comes along nicely. I really like this yarn. I was debating getting another pink one and an orange colour because I really like the feel of it. But then I thought I want to actually make clothes that I want to wear, and I don't want all of my jumpers to be in this fuzzy yarn. Okay, so that might be a little bit strange. So I'm branching out. I'm doing different things because I'm trying to make different styles. I came across this yarn which I had in my yarn stash at home. It's like a camo green sort of colour, super chunky, so I thought I'm going to make a camo green jumper as well because it's so chunky. It worked up so fast. I had this big skein of yarn, and this is what I got through. So the same double crochet and then chain one, double crochet, chain one, and you just keep going back and forth. Okay, so that is what I got through. So I just measure it against myself like this, and I have no idea how wide it needs to be. I just went to the edges of my shoulders. Hopefully that works. So it's going to be a little bit of a crop as well, not too crop but a little bit. And then I only had this little bit left, and of course because I like to play yarn chicken, I thought I'll keep going, and I thought cool, I've got almost enough, and then look where I ran out. Literally one stitch off the end. So that's just typical my life. I always lose at yarn chicken. And so with this panel, going to be the front panel, and this I thought I'll try it with like a sleeve, you know. So this is going to be a t-shirt level at the moment, and then I ran out of yarn, so I have another skein of this type of yarn. It's called Hue and Me, another skein of it but in white. So I thought maybe I'll do like a green front panel and one green t-shirt sleeve, and then I can do the white for the back and then a white t-shirt sleeve. And then I thought that's probably going to look really weird, and I'm probably never going to wear that. So instead I'm just going to go to the shops on our way to the beach today, and I'm going to pick up another 2 skeins of this yarn so I can do a back panel and another t-shirt layer, and then I'm just going to extend it because I'm not going to wear a t-shirt, a chunky t-shirt thing. That's not my style. So I'm going to extend it, and I'm going to make full length sleeves because that is much more me. It's autumn here in New Zealand. Today we've got a really nice day, but the weather's going to change soon. It's getting colder, so we're going to go to the beach while it's nice out. I'll show you the weather today. So just outside, look at that, blue skies all around. Okay, I'm back. So nice blue skies outside, so we're gonna go to the beach after I get some more of this yarn so I can finish that project. So hopefully next week that jumper will be done. I don't think this one will be done because I've still got quite a while to go with that. I've only done one slight arm panel. Okay, and so because I can't finish a project before I want to make another project, it's a problem, I know. I have this denim effect yarn, so it kind of looks like a denim material. It's really soft, but it's just got that denim look to it. And I started making some big granny squares out of it. So I've made one, and I have started on the next one. So I did these last night. I started working on these, and I'm going to try and turn it into a bag. Okay, so I was going to do a bag like this, and then I've seen some people do, and they kind of like do another one, they fold it over and what, like that. So that on one side, and then that, and then you've got that on the other side. It's like a little bum bag thing across your chest, but I thought I don't really like that either. So I'm going to do this. I'm making another one for like a back panel, and then I'm going to make another one, and I'm going to flip it over as a little flap, a front flap for the bag. So it's going to be a little square with a little triangle flap thing, and I'm going to make a long strap, and hopefully that will look cute. So it'll just sit here on my chest somewhere. It'll just sit here somewhere on my chest, hopefully. We shall see. Hopefully that one will be done next week as well, or for my video next week, if I can get around to doing a video. Again, like I've said in all my other videos, I don't have a lot of time to crochet. It's only in the evenings when the kids are all sleeping or when I'm in the car. So I'm going to crochet in the car on the way to the beach again today. But anyway, so I did these last night. So they work up pretty fast. And this one, which I did earlier, so it's the front panel and part of a sleeve, that all I did in one day as well. Just super quick, super easy, because it's so chunky. It came up so fast, faster than I could have expected. Anyways, So that is what I've been up to. And then one more thing I've been working on. If you saw in my last video, I attempted to make or to start a hexagon cardigan. I was using a 4mm hook and it was just too small. The stitches were too small and it was taking so long to work up, and I thought I'm not going to continue this if it takes this long. So I started on a 5mm hook, and then when I'd started I realized I'm making a pentagon, not a hexagon, so that didn't work. So I bought 3 skeins of that yarn, so I've left those 2 and I've started again. Okay, so this is the yarn that I was using. It's this Scandi Soft in this color. Hello?
Yeah.
So I started again, and this is how far I've got. So I really like the way it's working out. I like the colors. I like how it's all kind of going. It's working out well. So this is just on this Scandi Soft in this black and grey color. It kind of looks like there's a little bit of green in there as well. I don't really know, but that's the color. And this is what it is working up into. Okay, so I've done this much of it so far. I have checked and double checked, and it is a hexagon, so yay. I've got my 2-year-old, he's just walked in. So there you go. So I'm going to continue with that, and then when I fold it over, there you go, it's going to look like that as a little hexagon jumper. How cute. Hello, my darling. So anyways, hopefully that is what it's going to look like. Not like that, but yeah. So this little pattern, I really like these colors. It looks like something that I'd actually wear. Okay, and because it's like a dark black and grey color, it should hopefully match with everything. Yay! So I'm going to keep going with that, and then I just need to make another panel and then attach it all together, and then hopefully that can be a nice cute. That one doesn't shake. That one doesn't have a rattle in it. So hopefully that can make a cute little cardigan. So I got my little 2-year-old here. He's playing with some rattles. This is everything I've been working on in the past 2 weeks. Okay, so hexagon cardigan, another cardigan, another cardigan. Finished this one. I made a jumper. Starting on a bag. Finished this little snuggly, and I finished the blanket. Yay! So I've got the 3 finished products and 1, 2, 3, the 4 unfinished projects, which I'm working on all at the same time, and that is to go along with all the other unfinished projects which I have so many whips, and I just get bored of things. I don't know, I don't get bored. I want to just make new things all the time, and if it takes too long to finish, it gets put aside while I start again on a new project. So I'm pretty happy that I got through 3 things at least. I finished 3 things. In my yarn haul from earlier, did you see that pink yarn? I really want to make a jumper out of that pink yarn, but I'm trying desperately to finish something here first. Yeah, so each project has its own hook, so I don't get all the hooks mixed up. And I'm running out of my 5mm hooks and 6mm hooks, which I like to use the most. I've also got, so my blanket, my other blanket I was attempting to make, I've started sewing the pieces together, kind of attached down the middle seam with this hook here. And then I also started attaching my sunflower to make my sunflower bag with this hook here. I've got so many whips lying around. Go check out my second video, it shows all my current whips. So I've just added to my current whips because I can't help myself. And I've also just placed another yarn order because I also can't help myself with buying yarn. So I'll show that in next week's order when it arrives. It should be here by then. But anyways, I'm going to go pick up some more of this yarn, so hopefully I can finish this because this one worked up super fast. So I can do this in a day. I know I can finish this jumper in a day, so I'm going to get that done and out of the way, and I will show you next week. We're off to the beach and to the yarn shop again. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next week with hopefully some more finished products, and fingers crossed no more whips, but that won't happen because I just keep making new things. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.